We are back again with expert wealth advisor from Rooted Wealth Advisors. It's John Savarino. Thank you for being here and thank you for sponsoring our segment today.
Yeah, absolutely. As you know, always excited to be here with you.
Yes, and today we're talking about financial planning, how to pick the right service and the right company to help you with that planning. Okay, share some of your wisdom related to a person going out to pick a wealth advisor.
Okay.
What are some things you would suggest?
So the first thing that I would suggest is to think of this phrase: a great financial advisor, a great financial plan is going to be much more than just our investments. So what I mean by that is most advisors and their team are only focused on managing money, managing our investments in the stock market, right? Outside of income and cash flow planning and taxes. So, to take that a step further, it's just what services are you going to be provided when you're working with someone? And then I think what might be even more important than that is just how comfortable do I feel? Do I feel connected with this, particular individual and their team? At Rooted Wealth Advisors, relationship and connection with our clients is so important.
So you're telling me that at Rooted Wealth, you all value managing relationships and managing money at the same level.
Yeah, I believe that it's coincided. Like if I don't know enough about a particular person, their family, their legacy goals, even their hobbies, I find it incredibly difficult to make sure that I'm doing everything, myself and our team is doing everything we can for them and their hard-earned money.
And I know you would recommend getting two opinions when you are picking financial planning advisors.
Yeah.
You would agree with that, correct?
I think a second opinion's always good.
Tell us why.
Okay, so especially if you're already working with someone, for many different reasons, I always go back to like my dad's advice when I was younger, when it was, buying a vehicle or a house, is never sign right away, right? Always think about things. But second opinion is if I work with someone, like typically we become complacent. If I'm the individual, I become complacent with what I'm doing already, whether it's because the market's doing good, or I just think, hey, everything's good. Why even consider it when there could be a lot of different things that I could be doing to squeeze out a few more pennies and dollars and, look at things a little bit bigger picture, because oftentimes advisors and their teams as well get complacent, too,
Yes.
with their clients.
Tell us about the Rooted Wealth team and why a person should go with you all.
Well, it's not just me, on the team. Like we have a large team of very talented and intelligent individuals that, help our clients with their hard-earned money in many different ways. I think outside of that, it does come down to the connection that we value, the commitment that we take with our clients in terms of, hey, we are going to do everything that we can, for your hard-earned money as a team, right? It's a very team approach, and we do just a lot more than focus on the investment piece. As you know, we've talked about it. We look at taxes in a pretty big way, but also just like goals and looking at what's possible. A lot of folks that I talk to, like they've just never been asked some of the questions that we talk about.
Okay, and this is a personal industry because even for financial planning and dreams, you have to get really personal. So what do you suggest to a person who may be in debt, who may feel fearful of reaching out for Rooted Wealth Advisors services? What would you say to them?
It's a great question. I think for at least me and Rooted Wealth Advisors specifically, it's a no judgment zone. I think quite frankly, a lot of us have been in a situation where we felt embarrassed to ask for help. And I've talked with a lot of people and helped them build plans, to just, I think the biggest thing is being able to take control, and I'm going to be their teammate, that confidence, that confidence to take control. And it's easier said than done, but it's also a little bit maybe easier than what we make it in our minds.
I love that. And I feel like so many people needed to hear that.
Yeah.
So thank you for sharing. Okay, how can a person get connected with you all?
Yeah, great question. I think one of the most simple ways is just going to our website, which is www.rootedretirement.com, or they can give our office a call, 217-607-8171, and we'll send them a little bit of information on what we do, how we can help, and then just some general materials on how they can take control of their retirement.
Perfect. Thank you so much, John. To learn more and connect with Rooted Wealth Advisors and their team, who we appreciate for sponsoring our segment this afternoon, we'll connect you at ciLiving.tv.